I have to ask my friend, Chris Broussard, our NBA guy, to join me this morning because I cannot believe what I am seeing with the second LeBron mural being defaced. It is incredible. My theory is it is Kobe fans worried that LeBron is going to shrink Kobe's legacy. In between the beloved Magic and the beloved LeBron, Kobe got you 5 titles, and it's going to shrink his legacy. And that's what it feels like to me.
That's exactly what it is. Look, I understood the first mural, King of L.A. While, I hated to see it defaced, but I get how people said that was disrespectful to mainly Kobe, but also Magic, Kareem. You could say that.
A little over the top.
Yeah, so I got that. But this one was completely respectful of the greats, particularly Kobe. It didn't put LeBron on their level as far as Lakers and what they've done with that team. And to deface it, what I would say is this. People who've done this, you are not Lakers fans. You are Kobe fans. Because as you said, Kobe fans are not pulling for LeBron James to come here and lead the Lakers to 2 or 3 titles, or even 1. Because they fear, as you said, that would put him ahead of Kobe and diminish what Kobe did. So they are not Lakers fans. They are Kobe Bryant fans. And they're not pulling for the Lakers.
But Kobe's legacy is cemented.
Exactly.
He's a top 10 player all time. He's the closest thing to Michael Jordan we've ever seen.
He's like a lesser version of Michael Jordan.
And not that much lesser.
No. He is, I agree, top 10. But where this stems from is Kobe fans are upset that when you talk about the GOAT conversation, it's always Jordan and LeBron. It's never Jordan and Kobe or Kobe and LeBron. So they're upset. They feel like, look, Kobe won 5 rings. Why in the world is LeBron James ahead of him? Most of the media, if not all of the media, most pundits and so-called experts have LeBron James squarely ahead of Kobe Bryant.
True.
I do,
yeah.
And I agree. Kobe's the top 10. And that upsets Kobe fans. No question about it.
By the way, this is, and I have been watching, like you, the NBA for 30 and 40 years. I can love somebody and love somebody less. It doesn't mean I hate him.
Exactly.
I mean, the only thing Kobe's had a couple of bumps. I did not like what he did in his last 2 years where he made the most money possible to disrupt the rhythm and the growth of the team. But Kobe had a good point. You're a player. You take the most you can get. Owners make the most. GMs make the most. Coaches make the most. Star players should make the most. I get that.
No question. I'm not mad at Kobe at all. And let's face it, when a great team breaks up, they typically fall off the map. When the bad boy Pistons went away, and they got Grant Hill, but they still never recovered. They had Grant Hill, Allen Houston. They were terrible. They were in the lottery. The Jordan Bulls, when Jordan left, the Bulls never recovered till they got Derrick Rose, and now they're kind of back where they were beginning. So it wasn't Kobe's fault, even though he did take all that money, but I don't blame him.
So I am surprised. I don't want to do this because we have a president who is always saying fake news, which I think is incredibly dangerous. But I am often not disturbed. That's too strong a word. Disappointed or confused by the media. The NBA media tends to overreact to everything. The NBA media, Kevin Durant to the Warriors will ruin the league. No, we had the highest conference finals since 1979. What's the player mobility is bad for the league? Well, owners move teams. Why can't players? Again, ratings are doing sports, ticket sales, ratings, digital impressions. League's great. The media's can't figure out the Rondo, Lance, and Michael Beasley moves. The Lakers picked up another 1-year deal, a veteran with edge.
Yeah.
I think it's really simple. I think the plan's brilliant. I think the plan's how you at this point in the LeBron Laker journey beat Golden State.
You would say brilliant.
Well, no, I'm saying you and I get what they're doing, right?
I get what they're doing. And look, I've picked them 53 wins, which would get them the 3rd or 4th seed in the West.
Be very careful. That may be 2nd. You think it's the 3rd. Not many teams went over 50 last year.
I think Houston will still. Mm-hmm. I think Harden by himself. Now, I'm with you that Houston has dropped a little bit. They have had a poor off season. but I still think that they get 57 wins at least.
Okay, so let me tell you what I think the Lakers are doing. Right now they have young players, all can handle the ball. Kuzma, Ingram, Lonzo, Hart. 3 of the 4 can shoot, and they'll all get better. But they're young kids. They're finesse. Then they have the world's best player, LeBron. So what Magic and those guys are doing is before we get to our second star, which would allow us to compete athletically with Golden State, we're going to get edgy guys. Rondo will get in Curry's face. Has no problem trying to intimidate him, hard fouls. Lance will get in Draymond Green's face. Has no problem saying, I'll meet you outside, Oracle.
Yeah.
Michael Beasley has no problem hard fouling Kevin Durant. What's he got to lose? I'm Michael Beasley. They're bringing on tough guys who compete, nothing to lose. Frankly, kind of intimidating tough guys. They're kind of odd. Lance is odd. Rondo's wired differently. Beasley's one of the most talented. LeBron said years ago, Beasley's one of the most talented guys I've ever played with.
Oh, he's incredibly talented. There's no question.
They're bringing on all these edgy guys who are willing to get into a fist fight with the Warriors' finesse skinny jeans team. It's obvious.
Well, look, the way they beat, I'm talking about LeBron and the Cavs, when they beat the Warriors in 2016, they had Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson. They had tough guys that got physical with the Warriors. And they're bumping Steph off every time he's running around, pick and rolls. They're hitting him, and they won. And they kept him to a low score in that Game 7.
Yep.
In 2015, without Kyrie and Love, how do they take them to 6? You got LeBron James and then a bunch of grinders, Matthew Dellavedova, tough guys, hustle, play hard, all that. I get it, and I understand that. And, again, the one-year deals, that is smart. And it's not brain surgery, but that's smart to do because next year you go out and you get your big-time free agent. The interesting thing, though, is, as you said, they're edgy guys, and that could bother the opponent, but it also could make your locker room incredibly volatile. And you look at JaVale McGee. He behaved himself in Golden State. But Golden State had an entire culture created with several veterans who had won championships to keep a JaVale McGee and a Nick Young and now a DeMarcus Cousins in line. With the Lakers, we're talking about one guy, LeBron, that's got to manage all of that. And I'm betting on him 53 wins, but that's going to be a challenge for him and for Luke Walton.
Okay, let me throw something out. I'm not sure if the Lakers have planned this, but let's call all these new guys, Rondo, Lance, Beasley, JaVale, camouflage guys. Because if Lonzo and LeVar create a problem,
he's gone.
You can blame Rondo. If the chemistry's not great, we can blame Lance. If LeBron's having drama with Lonzo, I can blame
So
Beasley.
you saying LeBron's creating this?
No.
For
What I'm saying
excuses,
is it's twofold. We're going to get into a fist fight with Golden State. We got guys who are a little off into the weeds. Rondo, Lance, Beasley, JaVale. They're kind of off the rate. They're kind of out into the weed. They're off the fairway. They are hard to coach, but they're tough. They'll have a fist fight with you. They got nothing to lose. They don't have legacies to protect. They'll go to war. They'll go against Golden State and hard foul.
Yep.
Fine me, suspend me. That's my brand. So they don't have any brand to protect. Secondly, though, the brilliance of it, and I'm not sure it's intended by the Lakers. Things go wrong, you can blame Lance. Get him out of town. Blame Rondo. Get him out of town. You can blame Beasley. He doesn't work anywhere. They're camouflage guys. If problems arise, you can get rid of them and blame them. Is that crazy?
Yeah, well, I don't think they're doing that on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. But it does give you an out.
I do think it's true. And anytime you have a guy on a one-year deal, like these are no-risk situations. Nobody expects you to win a championship anyway. And if, let's say, Lance Stevenson gets in the locker room and he's just disrupting everything, he's ruining the young kids, you can get rid of him. You only paid him, I think, $4.5 million a year. You know, same with Beasley, $3.5 million. So it's no risk for all of them. And here's a side benefit, and I do think the Lakers have probably thought of this. We are going to find out what Lonzo Ball in particular, but also Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma are made of.
Thank you.
Because the older guys are going to they're going to really push them in practice. And they're going to want their playing time. And if Ingram, because there's some sentiment around the Lakers that, like, Ingram is a great guy
Soft.
from everything I hear.
No dog.
But, yeah, he's too nice.
Okay.
Too nice is a phrase you hear about him.
Remember
Let's find out.
Muhammad Ali beat Sonny Liston. Muhammad Ali had one of the great lines ever in sports. He goes, a big man is not intimidated by another big man, but all men are intimidated by a crazy man.
Yeah.
So Ali, before he fought Sonny Liston, was crazy.
Yep.
He was crazy in training. He was crazy in press conferences. He would call out Sonny Liston. Sonny Liston was the biggest. He was George Foreman pre-George Foreman.
He was Tyson. Yep.
Sonny Liston ruled. He was the scariest guy on the planet. And Ali said, he's not intimidated by my greatness. I'll make him think I'm crazy. And he did, and he freaked out Sonny Liston. Let me tell you something. Rondo, Lance, Beasley, JaVale McGee, they got crazy in them. You're going to toughen up that Kuzma, Ingram, Lonzo, Hart. They're crazy
You're
guys.
either going to toughen them up
or scare them
you're
away.
going to see that, okay, they don't have it anyway. And here's how potentially volatile the Lakers are. And here's how many storylines there are with the Lakers. LeVar Ball is now just one of the pieces in the sideshow. I mean, really, like, last year it was all LeVar Ball and Lonzo Ball. Now they are just kind of something off to the periphery. And I think that's good because I do think LeVar's smart enough to recognize, okay, last year we were the show, they needed us. Now we better behave if we want to stick around.
You know, this is actually brilliant by you.
Thank you.
I didn't even think about this. If LeVar crops up, it'll last an hour. There's going to be a story every other day with his team.
No question.
Like any LeVar stuff, the Lakers are saying, you know, this LeVar stuff, you can't mute him. The minute he speaks up, you'll be like, yeah, but we got a bigger story. Rondo and Lonzo got into a fist fight in the parking lot at Staples. It's a really interesting way. How do you diffuse and mute LeVar?
Oh, there's no question that's
He's not even interesting anymore.
Look, they're going, because LeVar's drama is comical and outlandish. I can beat Michael Jordan in one-on-one. I could have beat LeBron James in one-on-one. Like, it's stuff that we know is just not true. The other drama they're going to have this year, and they're going to have drama because they're probably going to struggle out the gate, okay? And LeBron is never happy when they're losing, and that's been the case in Cleveland when he first went back and Miami when he first went there. So there's going to be real drama, and it's going to be these young kids against the older vets. And it's going to be interesting. There's a challenge, too, for Luke. We talked about the volatility, but also because I believe now if you count Mo Wagner, the rookie, who I like, especially with LeBron, he can shoot.
It's a whole new roster.
Right? I think there are about 11 guys that you could say deserve playing time. And that's always challenging. We saw it in Cleveland this year where you got a bunch of guys at the same level. Okay, which one am I playing? Who deserves a minute? So it's going to be fun to watch, though. LeBron loves it. Look, we said it. LeBron loves drama that he brings, and he's brought some.
Yeah, even the muralists in town are bringing drama. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.